Amigos, buenos días. Les saluda su amiga Elizabeth Madrid desde este espacio de Hombro a Hombro Michigan Experience. Y se encuentra con nosotros una de las panelistas del primer panel, Protección de la Comunidad, donde se habló temas de seguridad, derechos y protecciones legales para la comunidad. Mire, what is your name, my friend?
Hi, my name is Liz Balck. I am a policy strategist at the ACLU of Michigan.
Thank you for coming.
Yes. Oh, thank you for having me.
Thank you for your time and the exposition.
Of course, I'm happy to be here. It's my pleasure to be here. This is important work, and I'm just happy to be part of it.
Thank you, Miss. ¿Qué entiende usted por protección de la comunidad más allá de la seguridad pública tradicional? What do you understand by community protection in your tradition?
Yeah, I think for me and for our work at the ACLU, we see that community safety is much more than just the police, right? And in fact, I believe that sometimes the police can actually make the community feel less safe. If I'm concerned that the police might call ICE, if I'm a victim of a crime, then I'm not going to call the police to report that crime. So the idea of public safety is more, is my child's school a good school?
Okay.
Can we get good groceries nearby? Are the street lights coming on at night? So those types of things, I think the different kind of idea of what public safety is, including making sure that our police department is not cooperating with ICE.
Thank you so much. ¿Cómo está el Estado asegurando que las comunidades inmigrantes se sientan realmente seguras y no solo protegidas en un papel? How does the state ensure that immigrant communities feel safe?
Yeah. So there are several bills right now pending in Lansing that would help to protect our community members. So one of those bills is by Senator Kavanaugh, and her bill would make certain places inside the state sort of protected spaces so that ICE couldn't come in and make arrests at, say, a hospital or a school. And so that bill passed out of the Judiciary Committee in the Senate in March. And so now it has to move its way down to the Senate floor and then over to the House. So it may not get through this session, but that bill is a great example of ways that the state can protect its people.
Thank you. ¿Cómo se está trabajando para que el acceso a la justicia no depende del idioma o del estatus migratorio? How is the access to justice behind insurance? What language are you
Oh, yeah. So I think one of the things that I'm thinking of here is, especially when we're thinking of driving, for example, something every Michigan person knows, we don't have very good public transportation here, so people need cars to get around. So if somebody is undocumented or underdocumented and they can't get a driver's license, the fear is that if they're pulled over, then the local police might turn them over to ICE. And so if somebody has an accent or if they don't have the right paperwork to get a driver's license, then, they could be put into deportation proceedings, not because they are a person who is a criminal, but simply because they don't have the right paperwork. So there are, and also I've also heard that in some cities, local police departments will call CBP or ICE to translate during just a traffic stop. So those are things that we really obviously do not recommend. We ask that local police departments, use, there's so many other ways to use translation services to make sure that the federal government isn't getting involved in something like just a traffic stop, something like that.
Miss, si usted pudiera cambiar una cosa inmediatamente para mejorar la seguridad de nuestra comunidad latina, ¿cuál sería? You could change
Oh, wow. Yeah. I think what I would change is I think I would just disassemble ICE altogether. ICE was created not that long ago, and so what it's become, this very aggressive, militarized, untrained, terrifying agency We don't need that in our immigration system. Yes, we need laws. Yes, we need officers to enforce those laws. But what we're talking about is largely civil laws that are being broken. We don't need essentially what ICE has become right now. So if I could wave my magic wand, I would just get rid of ICE.
¿Cómo podemos nosotros como comunidad trabajar juntos a ustedes para fortalecer esta protección de manera real y medible? How can we as a community work together with your spread?
Yeah, this is the time to come together, everybody together. Yes,
Not
everybody.
only you.
No, right. Exactly. Yeah, I think the community, of course, is in the work, as this day sort of shows us. But yeah, and lawyers and advocates, we all really have to come together. It's important that we listen to people on the ground to learn what's happening. What do you need? What do people want? And then try to work together to get that right now.
Thank you for your
Mucho gusto.